Welcome back, everyone, to Retro Game Treasure Tuesday. And as always, we'll be using our highly advanced grading system to see just how good this month's box really is. Now, I gotta admit, I was pretty excited about this month. This box is packed to the brim. Oh, and by the way, if you hear any funny noises, it's my cat. She is sleeping under my futon, and she snores. I just didn't have the heart to kick her out. Anyway, last month, we did get a bonus item that, unfortunately, I already had. Not really their fault, it is what it is. But this month, no doubt made up for it. If you didn't know, I'm a hardcore Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I have been since I was a kid. Yes, he's had his ups and downs, mostly downs throughout the years, but I still love the character. And we got this really adorable little plushie. I do already have a Sonic plushie, but it's not this one, and this one is far cuter. So I'm not upset about it. Anyway, let's check out the first game. We got Ratchet and Clank Size Matters on the PSP. This is a series of games I didn't play growing up, but I kind of wish I did. While I didn't have a bad time with this game overall, my biggest complaint is how zoomed in the camera is, which can kind of make it hard to see oncoming enemies. I know this is on the PSP, but I don't think the camera being zoomed out a bit would have hurt the experience. Aside from that, the game controls fine, but having to use the L and R buttons to move the camera around can take some getting used to. I do have to say the cutscenes looked pretty good. Even the gameplay looks pretty decent overall. At least it's not an eyesore like some 3D games back in the day. To be honest, I really only played through the tutorials. I typically don't have much time to devote to these reviews every month. But I'll admit, I had a good time with this game and I could see myself coming back to it. I'd love to give this series a chance. If there's any games you'd recommend, let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, I'll give it a B. Next up, we got a PS1 game with no manual, but let's check out 007 Racing. For a game called 007 Racing, there's not a whole lot of racing. I had no idea what the hell I was doing at first. The game kinda guides you, but doesn't really explain the controls. No worries, we'll just check out the manual, right? Eventually, I sort of figured things out. Anyway, like I said, not a whole lot of racing in this game. You have objectives to accomplish, like shooting down a helicopter. Well, I could not figure this out whatsoever. And after pressing every single button to try and make some progress, somehow I lost my on-screen menu and had no idea what weapon I had equipped. And after again pressing every single button, I could not get it to reappear. You know what, let's just start over. So apparently we had to collect a specific missile in order to shoot down the helicopter. Even after collecting the damn missile, I had a hell of a time locking onto the helicopter. Anyway, I finally shot down the damn thing and completed the level. I will say the cutscenes looked pretty good, all things considered. I mean, come on, look at that explosion. Let's try another mission. There's bound to be some racing somewhere, right? Well, now it looks like Crazy Taxi or some shit. Apparently now we're collecting bombs in a city. I did enjoy this part more, but again, still no racing. I don't know, maybe there's some racing later on, but the game does seem to have some variety. I didn't hate it, so I'll give it a C. Last up, we got Demon Sword on the NES. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So you can throw ninja stars with the B button and swing what I assume is a butter knife with the A button. Also pressing up jumps. I could not figure out what to do in this game. The levels seemed to loop and eventually I died. Second time around, a key spawned somehow, which allowed me to enter one of these doors where a boss of some sort was waiting. I couldn't tell if all my attacks were registering, but he eventually died. So I beat the boss, was brought back to the main area, and died instantly. They say third time's a charm. I continued to hover around trying to kill enemies. I ended up at another boss that appeared to block every attack I threw at it and pretty much died immediately. I don't know how I feel about this game. I think my primary source of frustration is just not knowing what the hell I'm supposed to do. But maybe I'll come back to it. I'll give it a C. Well, anyway guys, that gives us a rounded down score of C. Now I gotta be honest, considering the bonus item this month, I can live without the manual for 007, but if I had gotten a case for Ratchet and Clank, this could have been a solid B month. Thanks again for watching guys, you know what to do, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you again next time.